Last but not least tonight, it's been an interesting little evening. I'd like to invite up my good friend, Megan Fox impersonator Scott Logan, for a discussion about the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
I've got a dream.
Since everyone's already drinking from the mug, I get a plastic glass.
I think I had another Gundam mug and I forgot it.
That's okay.
Alright, so Kevin Bacon, kind of relevant again.
Yep. So, I don't know how many people are fans of, with Kevin Bacon, there's always the classic game, 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. Well, in recent news, Kevin Bacon is, when his career wasn't doing well back in the 90s, he did a film that became a cult classic. He did Tremors.
Great.
How many people know Tremors? Okay, so, and do people know that there's a whole bunch of sequels to Tremors?
Yes.
Okay, well, Kevin Bacon has announced that he is going to relaunch Tremors as a TV series, and he's getting backing for this. So I decided to do 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon using Tremors.
Obviously.
So, yep. So we're going to link Kevin Bacon from Tremors to Kevin Bacon creating the new Tremors.
You lost some sleep coming up with that one, I take it.
Yep. I even wrote down some helpful observations on the snack box I had this morning.
Okay, excellent. Good to know we're professionals around here.
Hey, he's recycling.
So, Kevin Bacon was in Tremors, which starred Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon is now recreating a new spin-off series of Tremors, which starred Kevin Bacon, which the new series will star Kevin Bacon. There we go.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
Mind blown.
But I'm actually going to go through this. How many people have actually seen all... Now I'm just going to actually use the movies. How many people have actually seen all the movies? So, the original Tremors is actually a really good B movie. Practical effects. It's before digital effects came in. It's very well written. Good characters. Rita McEntire, it's actually her first theatrical role, going from country western to actress. I know she isn't in much, but still.
Cinematic role?
Yeah, cinematic. So, we're going to move, but yeah. Then in 1996, they did a direct-to-video sequel. Cool. And it's Tremors 2, Aftershock. But in this one, we get Kevin Bacon's sidekick, Burt Ward's back. You know, Fred Ward.
Sidekick, Burt Ward, makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, no. So Fred Ward he comes back for the second film. He also, and in this one, they change it up. Instead of the monsters being giant worms that come up from the ground, they then become little creatures that sprout the giant worms, and then they run on the ground, they run after you, and they detect heat. So they end up stopping them, and they do this with the help of Michael Gross. Michael Gross was also in the original film. Okay? Now, he actually continues on and moves on to the next film. So the next one we don't get is until 2001. We get back to Perfection, where they go back to Michael Gross is the only actor who returns, playing Burt Gummer. And he's the only actor who continues through the entire franchise. Nice.
You're losing the bacon. Where am I?
Yeah. So we hold the bacon for Tremors 2.
Okay.
We hold the bacon for Tremors 3.
Okay.
And in Tremors 3, they get a little more creative. Instead, if the monsters can run, they dig in the first movie. They run in the second movie. They can fart and fly in the second movie.
All my dreams come true.
Yeah. Great quality film.
Obviously.
But it's a hidden pilot for an actual series. So in 2003, we get Tremors the series, and we continue with Burt Ward, Michael Gross as Bert Gummer. This one, they continue with all the same monsters, and then they add in a whole bunch of new monsters of the week. But they hold the bacon. Okay. Then we get, the series only goes a year, they cancel it. But Michael Gross continues on, and they do a prequel. Yes, we get a prequel to Tremors. This time, so we've had digging worms, we've had running worms, we've had farting flying worms. So what do you do for a prequel? We get baby worms.
Obviously.
And they do it as a Western. And Michael Gross doesn't come back as his famous character Burt Ward. He comes back as Burt Ward's great-great-grandfather, Hiram Ward. Now, you would think that this is the end.
Wait a minute.
But wait,
He's Burt Ward's great-grandfather?
I'm sorry, Burt Gummer.
Okay.
Burt Gummer's grandpa. Hiram Gummer. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I've had a lot of sleep. I've had little sleep, and I was really disturbed doing those photos earlier. Okay, so now
I did not make you do that. You chose to do that.
Oh, God, no. Yeah, I'm really regretting that.
I found it brilliant. I enjoyed it.
Okay, so no bacon in the fourth film. Now, they actually make a fifth film 2 years ago.
Oh, boy.
We get, and in this one, now we've gone through a life cycle of these graboids. We've had babies, we've had worms, we've had runners, we've had farting flyers. Right. So what do? They go to Africa, and we get 2015's Tremors 5 Bloodline, where Michael Gross comes back again as Burt Gummer and his son. And they go to Africa, where we encounter a whole new species of graboids. And being that it's Africa, they're bigger. But no bacon.
But no bacon.
Yep,
okay.
they hold the bacon.
Hold
So
the bacon.
we get Tremors, we get bacon. You get Tremors 2, Aftershock, hold the bacon. Tremors 3, Back to Perfection, hold the bacon. Okay. The Tremors the series, hold the bacon. Tremors The Legend Begins, hold the bacon. Tremors 5, Bloodline, hold the bacon. And now, all these years later, we're in 2017. This is 27 years later. Kevin Bacon decides to come back and relaunch the whole thing. This time with bacon.
Thank you, Scott, for that preposterous waste of time.
That's a lot of research.
Well,
Yep.
I'm going to be honest, people. I'm not sure how to follow that up, but I can tell you that if you enjoyed this episode of Talk-Oyaki, the previous episode is right up on YouTube, as will our following episodes. Talk-Oyaki Entertainment is here this weekend at Kitsune Kon 2017. This Sunday, we are going to be doing our own version of Family Feud, which is titled
Fiction Feud.
Fiction Feud. I'm so professional about this. We are doing Fiction Feud this Sunday here at Kitsune Kon, and I'm very excited to announce that we are for sure going to be returning to you with episode 3 of Talk-Oyaki with Nick Izumi at GeekCon. And I can not only tell you that we're doing another episode, but I can even tell you right now as an added bonus who our guests are going to be. Right? Episode 3, we are, Talk-Oyaki Entertainment is proud to announce that we will be hosting Jeff Nimoy, who you might know as the voice of Nicholas D. Wolfwood from Trigun. Ooh. And you know him from Death Note, and I know him from Half of Gundam, we've got Brad Swale.
Ah.
That's my favorite. Oh, I thought we were looking at fireworks. Anyway. It has been a pleasure, Kitsune Kon. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I hope you have a great rest of the con. And for all you people on the internet, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this video. Make sure you follow Talk-Oyaki Entertainment on Twitter, on Facebook, and on the Instagrams. Hit us up, make sure to spread the word, and remember, everyone, to keep on spocking in the free world. Have a good night, Kitsune Kon. There's no after credit sequence. What do you think, this is a Marvel movie?
Hey, I agree.